Broke Axx Podcast.
We got money though.
It's me, your host, Zany in the building. I got my co-host, co-producer. We got hot girl Koya in the building.
Who's the hottest?
We got a special guest again for the second episode, Nate Teddy Cooper, a.k.a. Bearded Teddy in the building.
That's him.
That was better. That was better.
That's him.
That's him. That's him.
That's him.
That's worse than who the hottest. That's him.
Don't do that.
We here for a good time, not a long time. This episode is brought to you by us in partnership with 810 Studios. We contenders, not contenders. Thank you for listening.
Better find you somebody to play with.
Hey. How y'all doing?
I'm feeling a little.
But you could have yawned and stretched before we started.
Listen, I had to get it out. I can't help. I'm tired. You know, hardworking woman. Busy.
Way to get on the topic.
I'm just saying, hardworking woman.
See how she stuck that out there?
How you doing? How you doing?
Man, I'm living life, man. I'm enjoying life.
What's the hardest part about living life right now, y'all think?
Not worrying about what another person say. About how
That's
you
the
live
hardest
your life.
part?
Yeah, because every time you turn around, you got
to constantly hear it.
constantly hear it.
Mm-hmm.
Not saying that it's affecting my life. It's just the
Just
hardest part.
to
Just
ignore
it.
ignoring the BS.
Yeah, because at the end of the day, Nate Teddy Cooper gonna do what Nate Teddy Cooper do.
That's a fact.
And then even like what he was saying, it's not even about what other people are saying. It's about me beating myself up. Like, get it together. Go harder. What are you doing?
When you do that, you gotta just think about. You can't beat yourself up. You gotta think about the blessings that you already have. So when you get into the point of beating yourself up, you know what I'm saying? You gotta I got this to be thankful for. I got this to be thankful for.
True.
So when I look at my bank account, and it's like negative $25. I be like, yo, I got my daughter, I got my wife, I got my mama, I got my 2 bad boys. You know, look at the blessing.
Mm-hmm.
And then that's what helped me keep from robbing people.
I feel you. Let's not run in those houses.
I'm just glad.
But all of that is the follow on to like what we was talking about, the
Self-evaluation. But
you know what I'm saying?
It's hard for people to self-evaluate themselves, though. Because like she said, you beat yourself up.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody literally sits down and do a self-evaluation of themselves.
And think about the good things that they have. Because mostly they think about what they don't have, what they need to be doing, or where they want to be. You got to sit down and sometimes think, look at how far I've come. But people tend to look past
and
that.
all of that piggybacks off of what I just said.
Mm-hmm.
9 times out of 10, you think about it. A lot of people think about stuff like that, not because it's just something on their head. It's because of what the next person might say, or they thinking about what the next person might say, and all this other stuff. Man, the old saying, what you eat don't make me. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, man, live your life to the fullest, man.
And then some people can say they self-evaluate, but when you self-evaluate yourself, it's not just to look for the negative. It's to look for the positive, too. But when you self-evaluate yourself, you have to evaluate yourself like you would if you were evaluating someone else.
Right.
So when you're self-evaluating, you're always going to have that little bit bias.
Mm-hmm.
So sometimes you have to be hard on yourself,
but
you can't beat yourself up.
Right.
It's like I'm my own worst critic.
Yeah.
Like I hit a stop in life. I ain't let it stop me.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't gonna complain about it, but it is some self-pity there.
Mm-hmm.
Some joint like, oh, I could have did this, I could have did that. Right. That's where you beating yourself up at.
Right.
Where you self-evaluating is, I made this decision that caused this.
Right.
So I'm not gonna do that anymore for the next year.
Right.
Because an evaluation, like a job do, some of them have mid-year evaluation, some of them have year evaluation. They evaluate you on what you done that year,
right,
and break down that and give you a plan to do better. So when you self-evaluate yourself, don't beat yourself up.
Yeah,
do the negative and the positive.
That's like taking a loss. Some people are scared to take losses.
That's
but
true.
What they don't realize is if you do it in the right way, like taking a loss ain't always bad.
Mm-hmm.
Because at the end of the day, I could take a loss today and I could learn from that loss to do better the next time.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So with that being said, like, you know, it could be in business or whatever the case may be. It's still a life lesson.
That's true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's like regrets.
Yeah.
Like a lot of people regret and you dwell on your past decision.
Mm-hmm.
It's here now. Like the cliche saying, don't cry with spilled milk.
Right.
Get the milk up.
And think about how not to spill it again. That's all you got to do.
Right.
That's it.
It's how you people look at life, honestly.
Yeah, man. Don't beat yourself up, though. I've been beating myself up. Don't beat yourself up, bro. It ain't even worth it. Like, it's not even worth it. You're going to beat yourself. The time you spend beating yourself up, you could spend making a plan.
And motivating
to
yourself.
not be here again.
Right.
Mistakes are life lessons. Regrets are life lessons. Depending on how you spend it. Now, if you keep losing for the same reason, then you're not doing the self-evaluation
right,
part.
Because there's something you're not looking at in that evaluation.
Or you just content at where you is.
Yeah. And then what about the people that honestly can't figure out what it is they're missing? Like, they done everything. They done hit a rock bottom. Just like, where can I go from here?
They ain't trying hard enough.
See that, and then too, back to something else that me and him was just talking about outside about like having like people being open to go to like counseling and stuff like that. Right. Sometimes you need that outside ear or that outside thought process. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's why a lot of people be going in a circle with things they do in life because they're trying to do it on their own and they're trying to figure it out on their own. It's nothing wrong with trying to do it on your own, but sometimes you have to sit down and you have to talk to somebody. You know what I'm saying? Whether what type of way it is. Yeah.
Nobody in life, and I'm sure I can say this, nobody in life got successful by themselves. No single one person that did this and did this to get by themselves. Right. Sam Walton started Walmart off a $20,000 loan from his father-in-law.
Right.
Started Walmart. That's help. You know what I'm saying? He'll say it was ground or whatever. Trump, sorry. $2 million, $3 million loan from his daddy or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, and what people fear about counseling or therapy, I've been preaching therapy. I ain't Charlemagne, but I've been saying, I go to therapy. I have 2 therapists. I only got 1 now. But I have therapy, but a lot of people do not want someone else to tell them what they're doing wrong with their life. Right. There's a bunch of people that can tell you everything you're doing wrong with your life, and I can accept it and listen. But when I tell you that one wrong thing I feel you are doing, then it's a problem because it's no right or wrong.
Right.
Well, it is, but you know what I mean.
It's not that they're not listening to you. It's just hard to accept what you're trying to say.
But then why ask for advice? A lot of people don't want to ask for advice, don't want to ask for help. Like on the last episode, we said that people don't want to ask for help because they feel they pride is too much or they feel that it demeans them or whatever, which is a crazy way to live. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't the type to want help, but if I need it, I'm going to ask for it.
But then, like we were saying on the last part, it's not even that they don't want to ask. It's how they were taught. You know what I'm saying? You don't ask nobody for help. You figure it out on your own.
Yeah, that's
sometimes it's how they raise. It's a mental thing.
Yeah, some of the ways we was brought up is wrong. Some of the people that raised us was wrong. Well, get it out here. What you doing?
That's me.
Can't cry. You can't do nothing. Yes, you can.
That's me to a certain point. Like I want them to figure it out on my own type people. And it's part of my pride because I don't like asking. I'd rather be the one to lend a helping hand or to, you know what I'm saying, be on the other side. You know what I'm saying? As they say, be the lender, not the borrower type deal.
Right.
But, it don't hurt. Sometimes you just got to ask,
Right.
Everybody don't know everything.
That's a fact. I'm not gonna beat myself up, bro. Like, I can't figure this out. I can't figure this out. I'm gonna call Nate. Hey, I'm not gonna try to change my oil.
Because some stuff I'll be on the phone, I'll be looking, I can tell you.
It's gonna end up bad.
This is my cousin, but this is my brother. I'll be looking at my phone like, this Chuck just called me and asked me this and like, Zany, this is what you gotta do, bro. That ain't why I called you. I called you for you to come do it. Like,
yeah. Yeah. Hey, bro, can you come put the blower motor in my car? Bro, it ain't nothing but 3 bolts and this and that. Me? I be done put the 3 bolts backwards, don't be blowing backwards. Like, no, bro, you know how to do it. Please please come and do it. But no, man. Nate, my guy, man. But of course, bro, I gotta call my guy, man. I done called Nate and he done pulled up on the side of the road and his Sunday's best, bro. Better be lucky you my guy. He said you better be lucky you my guy, bro. I mean, shoes, polo. I said, bro, my bad, bro. If you could just, look, we can do it tomorrow, bro. Just get me off the side of the road. Nah, bro, I got to start taking off his rings.
I'm already here, man. I'm also going to get you right, bro.
I got to call Nate. I don't know who's going to be on my podcast today, bro. I need you.
And he here before us, ain't that a shame?
You late. You late. Don't text me someone I'm late.
Right.
But
find you for your own show.
As long as the camera won't on, I won't late. Numerology.
I'm not good with numbers.
But you know what numerology is. So they say 9 is the most powerful number out of all numbers.
Why wouldn't it be 10?
I'm going to tell you.
Okay.
So you never heard of that. 9 is the joint. Okay. So they say 9 is the number of completion. Mm-hmm. Say it's 2025. If you add up the 9, 522, that's 9. Mm-hmm. Right? They said 9 is the most powerful number. Any number you multiply by 9, the answer will add up to be 9. For example, 9 times 1. No. Of course. 9 times 9 times 2. 18. 8 plus 1. 9. 9 times 3. 27. 7 plus 2. That's 9. It's a powerful number. And it's a number of completion. So they say that this year is going to be the number of completion where everything that we have been speaking of is all going to come full circle with completion. How much do you believe in that? And you can go 9 times whatever number is going to add up to be 9. So stop checking over there, Mr. Calm down. I just be messing with you every day. But what do y'all think about that?
I mean, that kind of sounds scary because what is completion? Like, honestly, what is completion? That's scary. What
if it's completion of goals? It depends on what do you
how
consider
you're looking
it
at
as.
it. Yeah, okay. Yeah. I mean, that's different because I never thought of that.
First of all, start your completion. You say 2025, you're going to be what?
I'm going to be a licensed cosmetologist by the end of 2025.
Completion. You got a shot. Oh, we ain't supposed to say that.
He don't look at it, so you good.
My bad. Yeah, they don't look at it. I don't know. Your mama do look at the Bible.
I mean, she the one told me.
Oh, well, yeah, okay.
I'm talking about my dad.
Well, shout out to Flossie. I love you, baby. But still, like 2025, I just looked at it. When I seen it, and I did the math because I ain't believe the 9. I went there crazy. It's always 9. It's always 9. So it's like you look deeper into that number. You go into the 5%ers and go in with their 9s or whatever. I'm not going to get into all of that. Mm-hmm. But it's like, I just took it the year for me to complete something.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because I started a lot of stuff. Mm-hmm. I started a lot of stuff and I never finished it.
So what is
that's my motivation for me to complete something. I don't know what it is.
Okay.
But it's my motivation to complete something. So when you say the year of completion, it doesn't mean like, yo, the world's going to come to an end.
Mm-hmm. Well, can I ask a question? Mm-hmm. Why would it take for the year of completion to be the year for us to complete stuff?
I don't know. It's motivation for me. I use it as motivation.
Right. But what I'm saying is we should have the mindset, or should have already had the mindset to whatever we do, we need to go hard at. Mm-hmm. Don't get me wrong. I got that procrastination in me too.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? A lot of people do, but it's like, it takes stuff like this for something to come up like the year of completion. Yeah. For people to jump on like it's a bandwagon type.
Right.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Facts. Like, anything to motivate people.
Right. I mean, that it wasn't, my question wasn't like to throw at nobody or you, me, whatever, but it was more so of like, why? Because that's a problem that we all have.
Right. Like, why we gotta wait till the new year to have a resolution? Why don't you got a second quarter resolution? Resolution. Right. Why don't you have a third quarter resolution? Why don't you got a fourth quarter resolution? Right. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to wait till the new year. But it was
speaking of New Year's, not to cut you off, but I made a post on Facebook around about New Year's. I'm going to eat greens. I'm going to eat black eyed peas. Mm-hmm. You're going to have money. And you're going to have this. If you don't get up and go to work, beat, you're going to be broke.
Y'all going to stop hating on the tradition.
You ain't lying now.
It's the tradition.
I'm just being honest.
My mama said, I eat greens and black eyed peas.
Let me take that back. I ain't going to say get up and go to work. If you don't have some type of hustle about yourself.
I'm about to say, you don't got no job. And you stay hustling. Hey, you got 4 businesses.
Hey, shout out to my kids. They ain't never missed a birthday. They ain't never missed a Christmas.
Amen.
And
I ain't mean I want to be there.
I'm pleasantly plump, as my mama could say.
Bruh.
So I ain't missed a meal.
You know how to make money with these.
Everybody
so a lot of
have
people
that
don't.
Skill. Yeah.
A lot of people don't. That's what I mean by that.
My dad told me a long time ago, man. Whenever I started getting into the musician side of things, and I know it's a little bit off topic, but he said once I learned, I'd never go broke. It's been times that I didn't have what I felt like I should have had, but at the end of the day, I know when certain times of the week roll around,
I'm good.
You know what I'm saying?
Well, you're a musician, you're a detailer, you're a mechanic.
You know,
I mean, yo.
Everybody should have a extra hustle.
I know. I learned that. I just learned that, though.
Yeah, everybody should have an extra hustle, man, because...
I have to learn one. The year of completion. I have to learn one.
I've been trying to teach you, man.
Trying to teach me what, bro? You try to teach me the guitar once, you want a good teacher.
Dang.
G and gotta hold your hand. I'm like, yo, my hand don't flip like that. He was like, if you can do this, you can play guitar. If you can do this. No, I can't. I can't. You gotta hold it here and flick it here for it to be G. No, teach me how to play the piano. How about that? The keyboard.
Easy, man.
You can't do this? You gotta be able to do the second part. Everybody out there watching right now, if you can do this, comment.
What this?
You gotta do both of them. You gotta be able to do it back and forth. You gotta be able to do it back and forth.
I can't do it.
Y'all can't do it. I can't do it. And what make it bad? We're gonna get back. I'm sorry, y'all. We're gonna get back on topic. But speaking about Nate is the guru, but he couldn't play Rock Band, Guitar Hero. He was the musician, and we smoked him in Guitar Hero.
Man, it's
F that, bro. That ain't real. But everybody need a trade. Everybody needs something, bro. But with all of this DEI and OPP stuff that Miss Tamika and DeAndre's talking, we need something.
You down with OPP?
No.
That's what you said. That's what you said.
That was a joke part. You almost got me.
I'm continuing your joke.
Lord, that went left.
Yo, that went crazy, bro.
But yeah, man, that's the thing, man. Hey, everybody that's looking, listening, man, hey, find a hustle, man. And don't get me wrong, by me saying hustle does not mean you have to be in the streets.
Legal hustle.
Right. You can have a legal hustle, man.
You can have a legal hustle.
And every no does not mean that it's not going to happen. Because there's going to be a lot of people that's going to tell you no.
F him. Shout out Deion Sanders. I'm sorry, Mr. Dang. Shout out Deion Sanders, man. I just want to shout him out because I'm proud of him as a black father. Everybody will say he had a head start. He da-da-da-da-da. You shouldn't salute him or whatever. But, bro, just like LeBron, bro, he's a black father doing the best that he can do by his sons, which is the same thing that by his kids, which is the same thing that I hope to do one day.
Right.
So Coach Prime done went from Jackson State. People hate it because he left Jackson State. But then he went to his son is about to be, he's projected to be the first round pick. Travis Hunter, another one. He got 3 potential picks that's going to be big in the NFL.
Hey, don't leave out his daughter because she's doing big on the hardwood too, man.
Oh yeah, she's doing that. And his son doing the social media thing. He's behind all the Colorado footage. Right. Like the content and all of that you see. Right. That's his other son that has no athletic ability. Right. That'll be me. Like, when I had 2 sons that can work on cars, I'd be out filming them working on
getting content.
But shout out to him, man. I just want to shout out Deion, man. All the haters, bro. And I'm wondering, if he go to the NFL and coach, I might have a problem with that.
I seriously doubt that he will, though.
He said he would if he can coach both of his sons.
But the thing is, he also said in the beginning of the prime of his college career, he also said that he didn't want to deal with hard-headed grown men.
Yes.
He wanted to do something to give people actually a chance to do things like as in coaching college kids.
Yeah, he also said he wanted to stay at Jackson State too. Right. Okay, so yeah, we can't take him at his word.
But at the end of the day, you got to go deeper into details of why he left Jackson State.
True.
You see what I'm saying?
They give him his bread. They give him that $5 million. They had it.
See, but at the end of the day,
I made you $100 million. You can't give me 5. But I get why he left.
But at the end of the day, you also got to think of.
But if I'm there for that purpose,
put it in this perspective here too. It's a lot of things in places where we should have stayed, as in just normal people like us. We should have stayed, but we moved on.
That's a fact.
You see what I'm saying?
I should have stayed at Jimmy's house when I caught that DWI.
Yo, this guy. Cut that one too. And, yeah, cut that.
Leave it.
Man.
You gonna hear it.
You gonna hear it. You be like, what the what?
Hey, yo.
But right, me being the little big brother, you should have.
Yeah, that's a fact.
Yeah.
Before we got two things before I get out of here.
Mm-hmm.
I want to talk about my daughter doing the dumbest. No, oh yeah. No, she catching it. Hold on, let me bring it down.
I wish I could put a picture right here.
So she got to catch the words.
If we send you the picture, can you put it right here?
Yeah, I send it to you.
Can you put
I
it
can
right?
send you a few pictures.
So
don't worry about it.
My daughter, which I think is a smart individual, she looks at this TikTok trend that's apparently an old.
It is.
So I'm twice as mad.
It's old.
You need to get on the news. So,
but the kids are bringing everything back.
Go ahead, bring that. Go ahead.
They're bringing everything back. So of course y'all know Kylie Jenner. She's known for her plump lips. The kids
is she?
back. She is. At first, yeah, she is. Her plump
Leave
lips.
it where it's at.
I got it.
Anyway, the girlies, the little kids, the young girls, they have been wanting to get Kylie Jenner lips at home. So, the trend is to find a small glass, usually a shot glass. My niece decided to use a perfume cap, and you're supposed to take the glass and put it on your lips. And basically, you're sucking all the air out. So it's like a suction for your lips to plump them up, and they're supposed to enlarge from that. But you're not supposed to do it for longer than I think a few minutes. But she did it 3 times. So just imagine how she was looking at y'all. She called me last night. I just got in the bed. I'm chilling. She called me. She's like, "Can you go to the hospital with me?" I'm like, "What's wrong?" All I can see is her forehead and eyebrows, y'all. She pulled the camera down. I said, "Oh, yeah, I'm getting ready. What's wrong?" She didn't even say. She just hung up the phone. We get in the car. I'm like, "What's happened? You had a reaction?" I seen this on some. I don't tell her what happened. I did the Kylie Jenner challenge. Baby, we up there dying in the front seat. I'm like, what?
If y'all remember.
So you didn't even go to the hospital. That's
Bro,
diabolical.
when she came to me, I'm like, she is thinking it's cool, and she chasing her little 4-year-old brother. Kay's like, so he's scared of it. So he just chasing her. He chasing her all around the dang on joint. And I'm like, "Hey, Marie, what? What the F wrong with your lip?" Say, "Oh, it's a TikTok challenge." I said, "That ain't the stupidest shit I ever heard." And that was it. 6 hours later, they keep expanding. I text my wife. She at work. Oh, well, I don't know why she do that. Doing some Benadryl. But grandma thought, "You want me to take her to the hospital?"
You gotta pull that Kevin Hart. Look at this.
Somebody come look at this.
Somebody come look at this. I should have recorded.
We're going to insert the picture right here.
Well, insert someone listen to me. Share the picture. Yeah.
Definitely.
So shout out my daughter for doing the dumbest stuff ever. Hopefully you will learn about these TikTok trends. And I'm dramatic. So I said, what if it was a ploy against black people to get you to do this, and then you do it and you die? Stop following dumb stuff you see on the internet, people. Stop.
So don't believe everything you see on the internet.
Man, I don't even trust their recipes. I gotta watch 10 recipes for them all to be the same before I just say, "Oh, this looks cool. Let me go swell my lips up." You want me to swell your lip up? I had a bunch of reasons to swell your lip up.
I do not condone.
I don't even beat my kids. So no, that ain't gonna work. I don't even beat my kids.
But that was too funny to me, y'all.
That's
too
crazy.
funny.
So that was it. Hey Maria, I had to get you. I'm gonna send it. I'm gonna clip it and send it to her.
And then mind you, we at the hospital. She's talking about I ain't going back to school till Wednesday. I said, "Girl, your daddy might let you slide for tomorrow, but Tuesday you got to put that mask on. Get on out there."
Nah, grandma said she's going to school tomorrow. Oh, and we're gonna end on this. Some classic candy need to stay classic candy.
I already know where you're going with this.
My child never had one before. The other day. It's funny. We gotta end on this. My daughter brings him home a push pop. He is 4.
And what is wrong with a push pop?
Nothing's wrong with the push pop.
It's what happens with
the way he was eating the push pop. Because it's a push pop. Anybody that don't remember, it's the lollipop and you push it up and it's a lollipop. Mm-hmm. And he's never had one.
So
I'm not going to demonstrate he was going with this push pop.
He's
never getting another one again.
Leave that baby up.
I want a push pop.
Get off my nephew, man.
Exactly.
Yeah. I ain't seen him the first time. Matter of fact, I ain't seen him the first time. Second time. He wanted one. Want nothing but the jumbo push pop. I was mad because it cost $250. But all right, I told you I'm bringing one. I bring you one. Never. Push pop, lollipop, popsicle, whatever. Call me what you want. Get somewhere. He was going to town.
And they do be eating them like that. Them popsicles
He was going
too.
to town, man. And
they love them.
My bad.
No, go ahead. I said they love them popsicles. They all eat it like that. I just be looking at them like, just go sit down, please. Please.
Yes.
Black excellence. I want to give black excellence to Wendy Williams. Yes. No? Y'all don't like Wendy? I want to give black excellence to Wendy Williams.
I do like Wendy.
One of the creators of The Messy. Wendy Williams had a 30-year career. She started this radio joint. If it weren't for Wendy Williams, you would see no Charlamagne. You would see half of this comedy that you would have. Anyway, she had her show, everything. She got sick. She is in a, what they call it? What's that joint Britney Spears was in?
A rehabilitation.
No. Where everybody control your money.
A conservatorship.
Mm-hmm. She is in that. And they're claiming she is crazy and whatever and cutting all her family off and putting her in a room and whatever.
Right.
She had a interview on the Breakfast Club.
When?
I'm the best in the world. It was 2 weeks ago. Mm-hmm. She had an interview on the Breakfast Club. She sounded coherent. Her niece was up there. And everybody was giving the back and forth. So the synopsis is, y'all are holding this woman
hostage.
They're saying she can't care for herself. This is this and this is that.
Mm-hmm.
So put her on the Breakfast Club and she cleared up all them rooms. I can't touch my money. I got $14 to my name. I'm scared of talking to y'all right now because they can take my phone. Mm-hmm. It's somebody literally over her that's appointed by the bank to control her and her money. That's wrong.
Remember that documentary they had come out?
Yes, was BS.
That was a part of the way they helped them get the conservatorship.
Because she was up there looking crazy. Mm-hmm. That's why I'm giving her black excellence, because she is black. Radio, we wouldn't be doing this thing right here if it wasn't for Wendy Williams. Mm-hmm. So it's like, gotta give her that, and hopefully, because Charlamagne, they had a beef for a long time. But she started Charlamagne out. But for Charlamagne to lend the Breakfast Club platform to her, that means a lot. Mm-hmm. And I have to pray for Wendy Williams.
Right. She gonna come out of this on the other
black
side.
Black excellence.
Yes. Right. Amen. Because
Wendy, I ain't got the sound effects up.
Because Wendy, she's been through a lot. I used to love Wendy Williams show. I used to watch my mom all the time.
I don't like her because she was messy and she did this and did that. That's still a human, bro. Like, come on.
And it's no different from the J.
You got $40 million you can't touch. So everybody make sure to get your affairs in order. Make sure you appoint somebody for your power of attorney if something ever happened to you. Right. Make sure you get your life insurance. Make sure you get all your affairs, your trust, your will, and get everything in order, especially if you have that type of money. Or you get any type of money that you don't want other people to get. Get your affairs in order so this won't happen to you.
And then not even about the money, really your health. That's the person that has that control. They're the ones that are going to determine whether they pull that plug on you or what.
Yes,
whether they do that surgery or what. So make sure you have your thing in order and you know what you're doing.
D&I do not. If your power attorney is,
and they say
that's the person that say go ahead,
take out.
Yes, so everybody needs to get their affairs in order. Mm-hmm. We in this award-winning podcast. My bad, Jimmy said don't say it no more. Right. We in the best podcast in the world by giving shout outs. Shout out to Nate Teddy Cooper, aka Nasty Nizzle. I'm the only one that call him that. Y'all make sure y'all get the Bearded Teddy apparel. Get up with him, get it. Hoodies is $40.
Big 40.
Hey. That funky 40.
And that's light. Cause you buy a hoodie costs $20.
And it's pretty thick.
Shot with me.
You know what I'm saying?
Got the shot.
I'm like that. I need a purple and yellow one, big dog.
You need a who?
Purple and yellow.
You paying for it, you get whatever you want.
I think I'm paying for it. I don't want nothing free.
I ain't say
y'all don't ask for nothing for free neither.
I'm just saying.
I'm about to buy a Hawkins. Hey, shout out Prince.
Yours already done. I'll tell you something.
You don't count.
Right. She still got one of my academic sweaters that was $150 from 30 years ago.
She used to try to take everybody's stuff. Yo, where the glasses at? I like them glasses. Let me get them. Let me get them.
Hey, say Ma like Debo, when she come around, you got to start touching
you got to
stuff.
start. Nope. That's my mom.
Nope. You got to
not Debo.
Put your coat on.
Not Debo.
But yeah, man, shout out my mama. I love you. That's a beautiful black woman. She has helped me in my life in more measures than ever measured.
Facts.
Shout out Miss Tamika. I ain't gonna talk about your green this episode. You know what I'm saying? Pray your knee get better, big dog.
Right.
I love you, Miss Tamika. You know I do.
I don't really have no shout outs. Shout out to my sis Deanna. We love you. Big boss, big queen. Big boss. Shout out to Jimmy Greatness. We miss you, Jimmy John.
Greatness!
Miss you so much. And shout out to Hood Rock.
Hey! Oh, that's a shot.
It's
that's
B.
A shot.
It's B. I'm playing. We love you, Hood Rock.
Oh, no, I ain't gonna get you. He gonna whoop. Go ahead, make me out.
Man, hey, shout out to black people, period, man. All
you know our month is next month, you guys.
Shout out Dr. Umar.
Get ready.
My day is every day.
I'm just saying.
Black history all the time.
Our day is every day that we wake up. God bless us, those my eyes, man.
What am I to say? Black God.
That's it.
But
yeah. Anybody that wakes up with a hustle. It was said if you go to sleep broke, you should have never went to sleep.
Should have never went to sleep. Hey! I gotta stop doing that, man. She is not broke.
Man, you ain't broke. You just, you know, you're in between right now.
You know,
she broke. Where she go?
They have that stash money. Them grannies had that stash money.
That bra, inside the bra.
She broke, but she don't need money.
You ain't wanted from that, man. That's the only thing.
That's all that matters.
You ain't wanting from that.
You got 2 more years, big dog. That's when I get my Medicare. Damn, when Social Security going? Yeah, that's why we got to figure out this business. We got to start this enterprise. I went to cash out my 401k. They said we're gonna penalize you unless you're 71 and a half years old.
Yeah.
What?
For your money.
I can't retire? Without
they
penalty?
say you're retiring too early.
30%? 30% of my money.
So I really want to know, when they say that, does that mean they're going to give you that 30% back when you retire?
You got some money I can borrow.
That's crazy.
I couldn't leave it. Yeah.
30 was great. 20 was taxes, but 10 wasn't. It's crazy.
Hey man, we all speaking of that, man, we all got to have a plan. After effect.
Right.
Yeah, man. Can't be scared.
Secretary is not easy. Just people say I can sit down. There's a lot of stuff secretaries have to do. And I'm in my company. I'm about to start because the last one they just sent me a letter. We don't have it no more. So next company I'm about to start definitely need a good secretary. I'm just talking junk, Mr. Mickey. You feel free to cut this out. This is the Broke Axx Podcast. Thank y'all for listening.
We out.